Hi, guys, and welcome to another episode of On the Pole Off the Record. I'm Lana, and before we get started, I just wanted to kind of let everyone know that this is just going to be me hosting the podcast. I can't really tell you exactly what happened because I don't really know, but yeah, shit happens, and you gotta move on, and the show must go on, and all that good stuff. So I'm here to I'm here again today with Ella.
What is up?
And we've been snowed in all the last 3 days together. We haven't killed each other. I've wanted to kill my sister a lot more than her, honestly, but you know, that's just what happens when you lock three females in a house, three alpha females in a house.
Yeah.
Um since we've had a falling out and stuff, I figured a good topic to talk about today would kind of be just what do you do? I feel like because friend breakups are. Oh my god. Sorry, you guys. I'm recovering from something. Um, Friend breakups are kind of in my opinion, they're harder than the man breakups because I've never been broken up with by a man. So I can't, I can't relate to a man hurting me like that. They've lied and stuff, but I know they're liars. I was just letting myself be in lust and blind by the lies. But with girls know the fuck shit your man doesn't know. Your girlfriends know way more than your man you would ever be comfortable to let your man know, you know?
Right.
So I think it makes you kind of a little closer. And when, you have a falling out or something, it's weird. I'm kind of toxic. I'm a very big on energy matching. If you don't talk to me, I'm not gonna talk to you. I'm an energy matcher. I've been like that since I can.
I mean, since we met in close to 10 years ago, you've been like that ever since. So,
What do you think about it?
energy matching.
You guys are crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's caused us a lot of tiffs, not even real fights. It just be, one day we we'd always drive together most of the time. But the days we didn't, if one of us was really quiet, the other one would catch on to their energy, and her bitch ass would always if I was quiet, she would not talk to me the rest of the day. And she would just be so funky towards me back in the dressing room, and I was like, I know this stupid hoe is gonna she's acting like she doesn't see me right now.
Bro, we be petty as fuck. She was telling me what would I do if I was mad at her while we were in her car. I would play some shady music.
She would be throwing shots at me through the song.
Can I play a song?
She in my fucking car. I was like,
on her phone.
The audacity.
Because if I'm mad, you're gonna know, boy.
And then she'd stare at me as the song's playing. You would sing the lyrics and just look at me, and I'm like, you stupid slut. Why?
Because you're gonna know. That's one thing I don't do is hide my feelings. I can't. It's not who I am. Do you want me to just bottle it up and murder somebody one day? No.
I feel like now, since we've been friends for so long, it's not as much like that anymore, because when one of us is quiet, the other one's what the fuck's wrong? What's going on?
Oh my god.
But yeah, for the longest, this bitch just make my fucking eye twitch.
Dude, I don't know. And I already, I kind of told you this, me and Ella, we've been friends since I was in, junior, sophomore. I don't really even remember. But, when you go through something like what we went through, we've been through multiple fights, but that, big fight, it's kind of just like, I feel like nothing, and this isn't bad on you. I just think, I'm just saying, like, after everything we've been through, I feel like there's nothing anyone can ever do, like a friend, to like hurt me, because I'm just like, dude, like, I've lost, I've, I've lost and regained, but I've lost like bitches that were there from day one. So it's just hard not to, like, I don't know, care, like, not care, but I just get like, okay, if you don't want to talk, then we don't have to. Like, I don't know.
Friendship breakups suck.
They do suck.
Like, no
But
matter
they
what,
happen.
they do happen, but they definitely suck.
I feel like,
And
especially in the club, like, you'll meet girls who you think are cool at first. Like, on the first day, they're cool, and then you know them for like a week later, and you're like, oh, hell no, I'm not gonna be this fella's friend. And that's nobody y'all know. I'm just saying, there's a lot of like odd people in that club, in clubs in general. Speaking of odd, real quick, I have to address something. So apparently the spell wasn't fire and all that. It was, everyone pulled their pubes out, put them in an ashtray, and then they all sprayed their perfume in said ashtray and put it outside, and that smell was
drew
supposed
the men
to
in.
attract men.
Drew the
Not
money in.
fire. I had it wrong. Still weird, but different types. There's different types of weird. No arson weird. Yeah, and then this week, bro, I worked Friday. I'm like, she's telling me not to go in. I should have listened, because there was like a girl. She's an odd girl. She's met her before. We all used to work together and do hella drugs in the bathroom. And she's always been like this, but recently I come into work Friday, and I should have known not to. We were about to be snowed in, so it was going to be weird in general. But basically, this girl brings her two parakeets in, and I didn't think that, like, I heard them, but I was like, whatever. And then she starts walking around with them. She's spinning on the pole with them, and she's doing like all this shit with them. And they're like biting her because they're annoyed. They want her to leave them alone. And I look over, and I swear to God, she's like, if you're watching on YouTube, you can see. If you're watching on Spotify, you should go to YouTube real quick. She's poking them. Every time they like bite her, she's poking them back. And she looks kind of psychotic doing it. Like, she's like, nah. And me and all the other girls in the back, we're just like, we're staring at each other. I think we all want someone to say something, but we're all so uncomfortable with the situation. And it was just crazy. And then I'm like, I call these two later because this dude came out from a dance. And he was like, I just did a dance with that girl, and I want my money back. She's freaking out about her stupid dead bird. And I was like, what the fuck? One of the birds died? Like, I was just holding that thing like an hour ago. Yeah, because apparently parakeets, they're very sensitive, and they have heart attacks super fucking easy. And she'd been so rough with it, dancing with it. She was putting it in her, like, purse. That one of their hearts just probably fucking exploded. And, yeah, so it died. And I was kind of like, I did not want to go into the, like, club area where she was at all that day, because I was just like, this is so, like, you kind of just murdered that bird. I called them. I called my little sister and Ella. I was like, bro, a bird just died. The one I posted on my IG. And they were like,
we had just seen a dead parakeet, blue too, dead on SVU, like 30 minutes before she called us.
They were foreshadowing that fucking shit.
That's weird.
Yeah, it was honestly horrible. There needs to be, if you're a dancer, don't bring your fucking animals into the club. I don't think what's crazy is she was like, I wanted a cat, but my man said no. Like, bitch, if a cat scratches you, what are you gonna do to it? Fucking kick it? Like, some people don't need animals.
No.
I
Definitely
feel
not.
like if you can like think it's okay to poke a bird in the fucking eye, like let me poke you in the eye and show you how it feels. That's fucked up.
I feel like there was a reason her man was like, no, you're not getting a cat.
You know her. Like she's on.
She's got some loose screws for sure. She's an oddball,
Like,
and
I wonder why she's like the way she is.
I don't know. I don't even know what to say about that. But yeah, she's period.
Yeah,
Period.
she'd always be like, period. That's
Like-
all she says. You could be talking about your mom just died. Period. Like she don't care.
She'd be like, period. So, do you ever feel like you're in the Squid Games and like this would be like in a serious conversation, and she'd just bring up like the most random shit, and I'm like, what is going through your brain right now? Like, I just want to be in there for a minute and see what's happening because
Dude, I want to know what was going through those birds' brains.
oh, it's sad. That's really sad.
Yeah, it was a very odd day. I wish I would not have gone in. I could have been doing so much better things with my time.
Like I said, but nobody wants to listen to Kenna.
Okay, whatever.
Ella, sorry.
Whatever your name is. We've been snowed in for 3 days, and oh my god, on the first day we ate so much food. It was like uncomfortable. We put ourselves in food comas. So today and yesterday, we fucking took some Adderall, Vyvanse, whatever. We still ate, but
we ate like a meal and a snack, and that day we had like meal, snack. Like,
we ate like 5,000 calories. It was disgusting.
I don't think it was that much, but
oh, dude, I was snacking while y'all were sleeping.
Yeah, but you were smoking too. I
Oh
feel
God,
like if I would have been
edible,
smoking, I would have been just munching on everything in that kitchen.
That edible had me gone.
Yeah.
This bitch don't smoke no more.
I've been thinking about starting smoking again. I don't know.
We'll attempt it.
Yeah. I mean,
a little hit.
Remember the last time I stopped, I came over here and started back up again. But like little by little. I don't know.
Weed's different now, boy. It's not the shit we were smoking when we were younger.
Not that shit off the street. That weak shit. Dispensary weed.
It's strong.
Ain't no fucking joke.
We went to the gym today and we did our little workout. There was no one cute in there. And this person was stuck, like, in this little Honda Civic. We're going to our car. And then we see they're stuck. They're like continuously doing the same shit. They're trying to pull forward and they're just digging themselves in a deeper fucking hole. And my sister and Ella, they were like, we're gonna go tell them to like cut the wheel. Because they clearly didn't know what the fuck they were doing.
We had waited like, I think 5 to 10 minutes maybe.
Yeah, and then I got out and I was like, I was telling him the same thing they were probably telling him. And I took my shoe off, wedged it under the snow for him, and so he could back up, and it flung my shoe forward. That was crazy. And we said cut it at least, I want to say 70 fucking times.
Yeah.
And then this man comes, this gym bro. It's like, oh, I'm gonna help you guys. He like push, and he's not even saying cut it. He did not even say cut it. 5 minutes. He's like push.
You were the one.
Maybe you should tell him to cut it.
And he goes, yeah.
He's like, yeah, you should cut it. And then fucking listens to him.
Listens to the man.
To me, her, and her being like, hey, bro, you need to cut the wheel. But as soon as a dude with a penis was like, cut it. He's like, yeah, maybe I should cut it.
And what happens?
He got unstuck as fuck. Like, we might not be the brightest, but we're not retarded.
Compared to men, I think we are.
The young ones, dude. I feel like an older man would have. Actually, no. None of them would. They're like, you're girls. You do not know what you're talking about. Mm-hmm. You've never drifted. Like, I was drifting the other day in STL, boy.
No, he was
hokey.
What pissed me off was, like, we originally were like, we even said in the car, we're like, what if it's a dude? We thought it was a girl. That's why we originally went over to help. And as soon as we walk up to the car, Joanna was like, "That's a dude." And like, I mean, whatever. We'll still help, but like, men are just
Y'all don't like to listen.
y'all don't like to listen, and you think you know everything, and like women don't know shit. Like you guys have this mentality or mindset of like, I know everything, you know nothing. Like, and then when they finally listen, and it has to come from a man half the time, the women were right. Like if you would have just done what we said the first time, you would have got out.
Oh God. Oh God.
I hate men. I hate men with a passion.
What do you think? Who do you think's weirder, men online or men in the club?
That's hard. Weirder?
Yeah.
I'd say I don't know because in person, like the audacity you have to like do the shit and say the shit you do in the club is crazy. But then at the same time, like people on the internet will do or say anything because it's behind a screen.
Right.
So like they do weird shit, but like I don't. It's like a different. I don't know how to explain it. Like I think men online.
Oh God, because they can hide behind a name and ask you for whatever. Like the weirdest thing I've ever been asked online was way weirder than the weirdest thing I've been asked in person. Because the weirdest thing I've ever been asked online was this guy was like, "Will you go do a number 2 and wipe with your underwear and mail it to me?" And I was like, "No."
That was when we first started OnlyFans, and yeah. I told her, I said, "You're gonna end up on the internet on some like meme or like World Star or something like."
Yeah, the same dude wanted me to like shove my underwear up my vagina like a tampon and pull it out. Like what? There's things I'll do. There's also things that I'm just like, I'm good. I'm good on that.
Yeah. I can't even remember like the weirdest thing someone has asked me online. The DMs I get are fucking weird.
Dude, my DMs are... We're going to have a DM episode one day where we just go through and read all our DMs.
That'll be a good one.
It's going to be... I'm going to have a bunch of different dancers. I'm going to be like, every dancer, every sex worker, send me your weirdest DM, and we're going to just go down the list.
You should do that for next week's.
That is good.
And have dancers send it for the next week.
Yeah, I like that.
So what is your next trip? What's your next like big move?
So I know Vanna wants to go to Miami to go dance, and I think that would be fun. I'm a little nervous because I heard Miami, it's like all dick suckers.
Yeah.
I can't compete with that, bro. I'm not sucking your dick, bro. Not for no
They're like
cheap. Actually, I'm not doing it at all.
Aren't they like Puerto Rican? They don't speak English.
They're all like, yeah, they're all Hispanic.
They do all the extras in the back.
And my thing is just, I know that in Miami there's going to be so many girls. Like probably like 200 to 300 a club. And I'm just like, I don't want to get in a fight. I want to go to jail. And then
you got like all the fake bodies. Which, nothing against fake bodies. I love fake bodies. But like when you're in a club, like in an area where like that's the norm and like that's what men like to see, I'm gonna look like a little boy. Yeah, you're gonna look very out of place, if that makes sense.
Like, I've been working on my ass, y'all, but it ain't like,
you got a nice ass. It's a natural nice ass.
It's being hidden by the boxers.
But and like it's good to have, like diversity in the club, but like, clubs that like Miami, they're not meant to be like diverse. Like,
no, oh God, when I think Miami,
Miami,
I think like tropical bitches.
Yeah.
And I'm not tropical. Exotic, like I get called exotic here, but I'm definitely not exotic in Miami, bro.
You're exotic in your own way. But yeah, I think
they're gonna be like, oh, who let this bitch out of the trailer park down in Miami? That's what they're gonna say about me.
No. I've actually seen a couple girls that dance down in Miami, like on Twitter or Instagram. And the fake bodies they got, they don't look good. Like,
shit, good.
but
No offense.
Yeah, no offense, but like majority of them, especially when you go like the clubs pages on Instagram down there, it's like it's very fake, big booty, juicy.
I feel like though if they all majority fake, it'd be nice because I'd stand out.
Yeah,
and I feel like there are a lot of men who like the BBL look, but there's also probably a lot of men who are low key like pedophiles and they like little girl bodies. So if I'm the closest thing to a little girl body you're gonna get, then like I've got muscle, but I'm not super tiny. But I'm just saying, like if I'm the smallest one in the club.
As fucked up as it is to say that though, like there's always gonna be men that are like that. That like when we first started dancing, we looked like kids, and it's nasty that like that's the thing. But like you gotta make your money, and
bro, you had that one regular, and you told me the most he ever paid you was when you were like the smallest you've ever been.
Mm-hmm.
Like he definitely likes little girls because every girl he does dances with is fucking 100 pounds wet.
Mm-hmm. And they're just built like little girls. Like they just don't have anything going on anywhere, and it's nasty as fuck. But make your money, I guess.
Yeah, it's just kind of sick when you think because
it is like it's a thing,
and you don't think about it when you're making the money. But then like I think after a couple of years, like we're both a little older, and we're just like, damn, like we were definitely being like predarized or something, whatever that word is, boy.
I know what you're trying to say, but yeah, like
you sick fucks have daughters.
The worst thing is when they say shit like, you look like my niece, you look like my daughter. Like,
I know.
Like, you look like some child that is a family member. It's fucking weird to me.
I think the club has made me terrified of, like, marriage and shit because there's so many men that come in there that are married and y'all think your men are so, like, there's so many girls online.
They feel so secure.
I'm secure in my man. Like, bitch, don't be.
Don't be
because you're still young and hot. Just wait. Because some of these men probably were loyal to their women up until the point where they felt like they couldn't be.
Yeah.
Men are dogs and they like to hunt.
Yeah, the women on TikTok get so defensive. Like, I see when, dancers post videos about, like, there was a video I seen today.
My man would never.
Yeah, there was a video today. This girl was like, thank you to all your husbands or whatever. And I go to the comment section and it's just like these
old bitter bitches.
These bitter bitches that are so insecure with their relationship and like they have to like make it look like they're secure, and it just makes it look like you're not, if that makes sense. Like, my man gives me all of his money. Like, I hate to break it to you.
That come in the club and trying to fuck you with their man.
Those ones, depending on.
It depends how far you push me. Like, yeah. I like that energy way more, but don't be annoying with it. And don't put your fingers inside me. Mm-mm. Just because you're a girl does not mean I want you to fucking sexually abuse me.
Sexually assault you, exactly.
And they think it's more okay because they have vaginas. They're like, she don't care.
Almost every couple that I've done a dance with, women have like done shit that like
women be clowning out more than
and I'm like, just because you're a woman, or even on stage, like those women, they think because they have a vagina that it's okay to like try and lick your fucking pussy, shove fingers where they're not supposed to be shoved.
This girl made out with me, and I'm not gonna lie, I made out with her too.
On stage.
But then I didn't want to let her, I was like, okay, I gotta get up now. She grabbed my shoe and wouldn't let me go, and I'm looking at her husband like, get this bitch, bro. Like, get your woman. She's acting up.
Bro, yeah, the women in the club are like a different level of.
Especially if they're super drunk. Like, because I feel like it's the most calm women. They come in there and they get drunk and
it's like
their monster comes out of them. Like,
yeah, for sure.
It's crazy.
I remember this woman straight tried to eat me out on stage. Well, you were up there, and I think that was the same stage. Or no, it may have been a different one, but there was us three up there, and Kitty at the time came back and was like, "Ella, can I talk to you?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, did you let so and so eat you out on stage? And I was like, fuck to the no. Like
what?
if you could look it on camera and you could tell like it wasn't. I was like twerking towards customers, but it's not like my asshole's not saying like
yeah,
eat me.
I was like, please put your tongue inside me.
Like no, that is. Yeah, that's happened. I think like once or twice with women on stage. I'm just like,
so that just goes to show, not just men don't listen. A lot of y'all don't, honestly.
Yeah.
I sold a room with a couple, and this woman was like, okay, can we have sex now? Talking about her and her husband, and I was like, I mean, I don't care, but y'all can't have sex with me. And she literally just started sucking his dick in the room while I sat on the couch and kind of like, it was so weird, bro. I was like, this will never be me. Like, I'm never gonna be that old bitch making some young bitch uncomfortable.
That's fucked.
Like, I love couples.
Not even asking.
Y'all are great, but don't be fucking weird. Think to yourself, when you were my age, would you have put up with this shit?
No, definitely not. It's fucked up that she wouldn't, like say, hey, are you okay with us doing, like.
That's what I'm saying,
bitch.
dude.
And especially when you're uncomfortable, read the fucking room. Bitch doesn't want to sit here and watch you and your man's get to sucking and fucking.
No.
Like,
Freaking
go home. Like, you might as well just leave and go home.
I wonder if anyone went to the club and got stuck today. They're like, I need to go see pussy.
Were they open on Monday?
They were open today. They weren't open yesterday.
I bet someone did. People don't know how to drive. People do not know how to drive.
That's why I didn't go in today. I was like nervous. And tomorrow I have court for this stupid fucking ticket. Y'all free me. We actually don't know if I'm going to jail, but
you don't have to leave at like 6:45.
Yeah.
Like, cause it's 2 hours and like 2 minutes away. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk about this on the.
No, you're good. I don't care.
I was just thinking about it, like how.
Y'all, if the judge tells me I'm going to jail, I'm turning her in. I'm gonna be like, Your Honor, I know someone with a warrant, so if you let me go, you can have her.
That's why I will not be attending that court date tomorrow. No, I won't. Yeah. I ain't getting up that early. Are we taking your car?
Yeah, who else's car will we take?
Oh. I thought someone was taking you.
No. You know what's funny? My mom definitely lied about what she said because she said she would take me, but luckily I have a car now, or I would be having a warrant.
I'll come, but I ain't going to the courtroom. And if I see some fucking cops walking towards the car, bro, I'm getting out. I'm running.
Bro,
I'm footing it.
No one's gonna come to the car. It's just speeding.
No, I'm talking about if you're in the courtroom and you be like, there's a bitch outside in my car with a warrant for my freedom, will you take her? And if I see the motherfuckers coming outside, I'm running.
Shit, take the car.
Oh, yeah. Let me just
start I got 2 pairs of keys. I'll leave one.
I ain't gonna be driving around Missouri by myself.
Allegedly, she has a warrant.
Allegedly. But, yeah, that's gonna be fun. We're gonna be there probably all day.
It's gonna be great. No, hopefully it's because my last name starts with a D, so hopefully.
The people usually, if you have a lawyer, they do all the lawyers first.
Oh, word! Then I'm definitely getting out of there quick. He's gonna be like, you gotta pay fucking $1,200, $1,500, and hopefully, and then send me on my mother flipping way.
As long as he don't take you to jail, I'm cool.
No one's taking me to jail. I will fucking.
If he takes you to jail, sue your fucking lawyer because why the fuck am I paying for you if they're putting me in jail?
And after this, I'm done speeding. It's gonna be all. I'm gonna be good from now on. It's not worth it, y'all. If you speed and get caught, it's too expensive. Your insurance goes up. Like, it's not maturing. I definitely love speeding. It's just I'm not paying for it anymore.
So it's expensive.
It's very unpatriotic for the government to charge you just because you want to go a little faster than everyone else. If I was drunk, I'd understand, but I wasn't. So that's retarded, in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, if you're being reckless in speeding, like making it to where like you're risking other people's lives on the highway, it's different. But if like you're speeding and you're driving fine, who the fuck cares?
And I'm on the highway, bro. It's like straight. It's just straight.
I don't think that matters, but
Like you're going in a straight line. Why do you guys care? Oh, we had some like odd ornaments hanging from my tree this year because like we had a small amount of ornaments, and then I hung up some of these like cock rings and some other toys. I got these toys hung up now, you guys. I got this little whip and this, I don't even know what it's called, bondage tie up chain thingies.
BDSM.
BDSM cuffs. If you want some, come get some. I am talking to girls now too, so if you're a fine female in the STL area or Austin area, let me know.
We'll be right back.
Where you going?
I'll be right back.
Probably have to take a shit or something. Anyways, y'all, I plan on having some guests next week, and I really want to start shooting OnlyFans content with the guests I have. Not all of them, obviously. Some of them are just going to be friends. If you are in the St. Louis area and you want to see me do my first open mic, you should go to the Funny Bone on next Wednesday. And it's going to be great. But I'm going to go ahead and end this here. I think this was a really good episode, and I hope you'll come next week. Bye.